What's your person up to this Sunday morning? Oh, they're being the fool. So they are, throwing their cares to the world. Uh, they're feeling like, the world is their oyster. And I think that they're being foolish. And I think that their foolishness has left them out in the cold. I feel like some foolish decisions that they made put them at a loss. Now, this could be financial even. When I got the fool here, this person is at a loss, or they might have just lost you. This might be a person who's feeling left out in the cold right now because of their foolish ways, their dumb behavior, essentially. They see you, and their feelings for you are that you're drained, you're tired of dealing with their crap. You've taken a step back away from them. They feel like you are healing yourself. You're doing the work that you need to do. And the people the people here, they're outside saying, hey, let us in, and you just pulled away. You just, you know what, I need some time. I need some time to get away from this situation, get some new perspective on things, and I'm just going to heal myself. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to do anything right now. So this might be someone that you're dealing with right now, but you just had to pull your energy away from because they did something dumb. They did something stupid. Let me see if I can get an idea what they might have did. All right, they put you in your head. So this could be a person who does things that are, you don't know what's happening. For instance, this could be someone who didn't pick up your call when you thought that y'all was supposed to be, in contact with each other. They waited a long time. They'll do things to keep you guessing. They don't give you clarity whatsoever in a situation. So you're always, thinking the worst thing, what's going on? I don't have, I feel out of control in the situation, and I'm worried about the situation. And, this is a person who doesn't really make you feel safe in the connection. This is not a person who really is considerate and respectful of the connection, because if they were, you wouldn't be feeling like you don't understand what's going on and you don't know. You wouldn't have confusion about the situation. You would have the clarity that you need. And they know that. That's why they the fool. That's why they the fool. And that's why they're feeling left out in the cold right now. It's because they put you in this particular energy, and you say, you know what, I can't do this with you. And you went to the Four of Swords and you said, nah, I gotta pull away. I can't do this with you right now. All right, you guys. What is this person's intention? This person don't know what they want to do. They're confused. They're keeping their options open because they don't want to make a decision because they don't know what to do. They have illusions of grandeur. You know what I'm saying? They might be you imagining things. There's a lot going on. The Seven of Cups is my dream card. Some of y'all, if you haven't had a dream recently with them in it, don't be surprised if this week you have a dream with this person in it. They come and visit you in your dream. This is always my dream card. All right. But this person, that might have been the problem. They kept you at the Eight of Swords energy because they were making you an option. You know what I'm saying? They weren't really giving you a clear signal as to what the situation was. Was they really trying to build something with you? Was there more than one person out there and that they were taking into consideration? Yeah, there was something that was getting in the way. You were absolutely right to pull your energy away from that person. And now they feeling left out in the cold because they were a fool. They feel like a fool. They feel like, you know what, I might have blew something that could have been really good for me because I couldn't make a decision because I was out there trying to show how important and special I am and how everybody wants me too. And that's the thing about people who fill their void with other people. When they feel like they need to feel special, self-validated, anything like that, assured, that should come from within. And a lot of people, unfortunately, they look for that assurance and things like that on the outside. And if you're a person who's put together, you will intimidate that person. If you're a person who's self-sufficient, you will intimidate that person. And that person will, I guess you could say, to react to you having that confidence, they will retaliate by trying to put you in your head. I'm not saying they're a bad person. I think it's just a natural reflex for that person because, again, they're trying to fill a void the wrong way. How do they see you? Yeah, they see you moving on. You said what happened? Oh, you think you got options? I got options too, boo. And they see you looking towards the future. They see you saying, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and move forward from this situation. It didn't serve me. I know I deserve better, and I know there's better out there for me. You're like, you know what, there's fish in the sea. I'm gonna just catch me a new fish. I don't have to deal with this. And what actions are they gonna take? The Queen of Cups. So I feel like this person is trying to, you know, nurture the connection. I feel like they're going to try to nurture the connection in some way. I don't know. Being a fool don't inspire much confidence. You know what? Nah. The nurturing that they're going to do is they're going to go inward. They're going to go inward to try to do some self-reflection, which is what they need to do. So give them the time, give them the space to do that, okay? You already done moved on. It looks like you pulled your energy away and you're moving forward. So now that is compelling this person to do their inner work, which is what they really need to do. And this is a person, whoever this is that you're dealing with, I don't think they really love themselves. I hate to say it that way. They might outwardly act like it. They might act like they the man or the woman, but I think internally they're very, very insecure. And they need to love themselves more. The Queen of Cups, she's loving, she's nurturing, she's giving. You know, this person, they may have some guilt they're holding on to. They need to forgive themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're not a bad person, but I just think that this is a person who, from an emotional perspective, they got a lot of me work to do, and they need to go inward, and that's what they're going to do. All right, y'all. Let's get some advice real quick from Spirit. Yeah, I'm holding the cards because they're going to fly away if I don't hold them. Yeah, look at that Four of Swords coming back. Spirit's like, you're doing the right thing. Yeah, you pulled your energy away and healing yourself. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So Spirit is essentially giving you the rubber stamp on what you already are doing, which is pulling yourself away, healing yourself, going back inward to yourself, transmuting that negative energy that had you in the Eight of Swords energy back into yourself, into something more positive. Good job, collective. Y'all doing the work. Keep it up. All right, you guys. I hope that helped. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, y'all know what I always say. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.